Louisiana beer review, Swamp Ape. From Florida Beer Company. Double India Pale Ale. I bought this at Trader Joe's on U.S. Highway 92 southbound in St. Petersburg, Florida. The price was right. 10% alcohol, 85 international bitterness units. This company started brewing beer 21 years ago. Gets a very good score on Beer Advocate. 76 out of 100. I would call that average, but they look at things differently. Rate Beer saying no, it's not a very good beer. It's a 31 out of 100. They're saying it's flat out bad, and in the style, believe it or not, they give it a 1 out of 100 in the style. So probably the worst rated India Pale Ale on their website, you would think, in style. And then Untapped saying a 70 out of 100. So look at those scores. Cascade, Centennial, Chinook, and Columbus are the hops. They don't list the malts, but I would have guessed some kind of pale malt. Never before had it, never seen it before. That day last week. All right. I see there's a good number of video reviews. I plan to watch them. It's very warm here at 8:30. Some smoke. Very warm, and it's nearly hot, and it will be hot. Not much of a head, thin off-white head. The appearance is orange, yellowish orange with the bright sun shining through it. Not so clear. It's not a hazy beer though, like a New England style. There's a lot of sediment, tan sediment all throughout this beer, some lazy bubbles. So it is an East Coast IPA, right? At least in the origin of it, but the style is probably West Coast. All right. I detect a lot of sugary malt. Now, Beer Advocate said the beer is no longer produced. I don't understand that though, because on the website, I just checked the Florida Beer Company website. This is showing, they're showing this, not any indication has been discontinued. Pungent, malty, not hop resin either. Let's see, date, guys. I don't see a date yet. Okay, here we go. All right, the 116th day of 2018 at 11:54 a.m. All right, there we go. It's got the born on date, guys. So some of these double IPAs will have that strong malty thing. It's rich though in the aroma, and it smells good, but it's not sticky hop resin. And like my friend David was saying, even some of these beers will smell sticky. And I know he's talking about the resin. 10%, wow. Think of rich nougat, I'm serious, caramel, like those Riesling candies, whatever they're called, some bread crust, and a lot of bitterness. 85 IBUs, it is building. It's going to build. I mean, this is the kind of thing, the first initial sip, it's not too bitter, but then it just starts to grow. Heavy bodied. Let's say high, medium to heavy, at least high, medium, and a kind of a wet finish. Whoa, this is an odd item to a large extent. A 1 out of 100 in the style, a 31 out of 100 overall, a 70 out of 100, even a 76. Ooh, voila. The bitterness is starting to come in, just like a powerful, you know what I mean? It's just a powerful experience. It's coming in with fury, like an ape. You're walking in the swamp, and here comes this ape charging at you with a primate rage. And the price was nice. I think it was $2.64. I had another beer that was $1.99 and I thought it was $2.64, but I had them mixed up. But the whole ticket that I rang up wasn't much. They didn't have as many varieties as I had wanted as far as new stuff. They had a lot of stuff that I had already bought a couple of years ago, but that was okay. I still was happy with what I bought. Oh man, I think it's an A+ beer. I mean, it's not totally standard. Maybe it's not super West Coast because there's not a whole lot of what you say pininess, but there is a lot of just no fleshy hops, none of that fleshy hop, chewy, to me unpleasant mouthfeel, none of that you get from a certain company. It's more sugary than anything, I guess. I guess the sugar cubes out of 5 sugar cubes be 4 out of 5 sugar cubes. The hop cones, I mean, it's like 5 out of 5. This is an intense, bold. If there was ever a bold beer, it is bold. Now you get these 8.5% high gravity lagers and they can just be unpleasant. They're so chewy and cloying, and they're not bad. I'm talking about like Colt 45 high gravity or Schlitz Gold Bull. They are well done. They're adjunct Helles Doppelbock, you know. But the ales, you get these pale ales with the high ABV, and they don't come across unpleasant. They can be dangerous because you drink one and you're thinking, I'm not feeling it too bad, and then you make the mistake and drink two. Don't do it. Don't ever do it. Boy, I'll see a lot of white powdery sediment, grayish white. Okay, this is dynamite. I don't know what the videos are gonna say. I'll be curious. I'll be very curious to read these written reviews because I think the scores are far too low. I'm gonna say an A+. This is an outstanding beer, and I wish we could get Florida Beer Company beers around here because they are dynamite. Well, at least based on this. Oh boy, I didn't know what to expect after reading those scores. So, Laissez Le Bon Temps Relais, an outstanding product. I mean, you gotta admit this looks nice, huh? Oh yeah. Woo. Oh, what a pleasure. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to hot, humid, I think this beer would be better in November, but hot, humid, southeastern Louisiana. Ooh.